Welcome, dear listeners, to For Scorpios By Scorpios. My name is Jordan.
I'm Leann.
This is an astrology podcast for beginners hosted by us.
Two Scorpios.
That's right. So, Leann, what are we going to do on this podcast?
On this podcast, we are going to talk about what is the Zodiac, what is astrology, what does it mean to be a Scorpio or any of the other signs, and we're also going to talk about whether or not we actually believe in the Zodiac.
Mm-hmm. So I know what you're thinking. Do I have to be a Scorpio to listen?
No, of course you don't have to be a Scorpio to listen.
You might enjoy it more. We might focus more on you.
Because we all know that Scorpios are
self-centered and the best.
We love accolades.
We famously.
So what have we talked about so far?
So far we've talked about what is a Scorpio? What's the whole deal with Scorpios?
Is there more beyond their vindictive sexual nature?
The answer may surprise you.
Or it may not.
Yeah. Then we talk about the whole Zodiac, all the other signs.
The other signs.
All the others, we group them all together.
Yeah.
We figure out which ones are our best friends, which ones are our worst enemies.
Which ones are the most boring, which ones we're really jealous of.
Yes, exactly. Then we get into some of the more esoteric stuff, like the moon signs. So if your friends have ever talked about what their moon sign is, I'm a whatever sun, but a something or other moon. We get into that as well.
And really, we're just here to figure out, because we're astrology beginners, and maybe you are too, and you've noticed a lot of astrology in Western culture, and you're like, what does this mean?
Yeah.
Or maybe you've had a coworker or a friend who's really, really into it, and they talk about it a lot, and you're like, does this fit me? Do I care? So what is astrology? Astrology literally means the study of the stars. Astrology differs from astronomy by confining its attention to the study of correlations between celestial events and human events. Most people are familiar with only a tiny portion of astrology, namely the 12 signs of the Zodiac as they relate to personality and the use of astrology for divination. And what is the Zodiac? The Zodiac literally means a circle of animals, and it is the belt constituted by the 12 signs. The notion of the Zodiac is very ancient, with roots in early sighted cultures of Mesopotamia.
So it's like the zoo.
Diac.
On every episode, we'll probably talk about if we've had any Scorpio moments this week.
Our topic for the week, maybe interview a guest.
Yeah, we definitely are going to have guests on of every single sign and discuss whether their sign fits them or not.
So on every episode, we'll also read our horoscope and decide if we think it fits, if it doesn't, what we like about it. We also might get into other pseudosciences or systems that are supposed to tell you about yourself, like the Myers-Briggs test, your Hogwarts houses, introverts versus extroverts.
Love languages.
Oh, love languages. Yeah, people talk about that a lot. People are maybe as into love languages as they are into the Zodiac.
Yeah.
This is an all-inclusive podcast that believes in science, but we're also interested in looking beyond the veil.
So if any of that sounds interesting to you, dear listener, please join us for Scorpios By Scorpios. Subscribe to the podcast, and in the meantime, you can follow us at By Scorpios on Twitter and at By Scorpios on Instagram.
If you have an idea for an episode, get at us at forscorpiosbyscorpios@gmail.com. Thanks for listening.
Bye.